But anyway, so I got into a bunch of like bizarre Twitter arguments today over this image, and I want to talk about this. So this image has circulated on Twitter over the course of the last 12 hours, and I got into a bunch of fucking arguments with people on Twitter about it. And I wanted to make this a segment on today's show because I am a Bitcoin fan. I am a crypto fan. And I want to talk about this subject because there's a lot of misinformation out there. So this tweet says, Bitcoin overtakes Argentina in annual energy use and close to Norway. The reason why this, in my opinion, is a dumb tweet is because Bitcoin is a global currency. Like, if you were to, say, like, track the amount of energy that is used with air conditioning, I would say air conditioning globally is probably more than energy consumption total for smaller countries, right? That's what I would assume. If you were to, like, use all the energy for, let's say, heating, I would say that's probably going to be pretty high globally compared to other countries. If you take all the energy consumption for, let's say, cars, that's globally, not just in one country, and compare it to total energy consumption of just one country, yeah, you're going to have a problem. So this tweet is one of those things that people look at, right? And it's just kind of like a Rorschach test of like, if you hate Bitcoin, you're going to see this and go like, oh, Bitcoin is so bad. It should be illegal. Right? So like you get a bunch of people that like have their like, you know, confirmation biases set in from seeing images like this. But again, it's just stupid. This is a dumb fuck way to go against Bitcoin. If you were to say that Bitcoin's proof of work, like method of mining is bad, I agree. I agree with that. That's why I prefer other cryptos like, you know, Litecoin, for example, or like, you know, like Stellar, for example, compared to Bitcoin, right? But all the people that do that bullshit, right? Like if you can scroll down, I don't want to scroll down too much because, right, it's a bunch of shit. But like if you look at all the arguments, people conflate Bitcoin with all cryptocurrencies. And this comes from a lack of education and a lack of desire to educate yourself in this situation. So people see Bitcoin and they think all cryptocurrencies like run on Bitcoin, or they think Bitcoin is all cryptocurrencies, right? These people, again, they're just not smart. And they think that they're smart, right? And this is the problem. Like, again, if you were to take total energy usage for, let's say, central air conditioning for empty office buildings, I'm sure you'd get a relatively comparable number to Bitcoin mining. I'm sure you would, right? I'm absolutely sure you would. But yes, Bitcoin mining is a problem because Bitcoin is a very outdated technology. And the whole point of cryptocurrencies and the whole point of technology is to improve technology. And that's one of the problems with Bitcoin is it is so outdated. They have improved it a little bit, right? It's not the same tech as it was like 10 years ago. They have improved it a little bit. But at the same point, it's like, it's just not good technology. It's just really not good technology. And there are other cryptocurrencies, like, again, Litecoin, which is, you know, superior technology. You got Stellar, which is another one I really like, that do not work in the same business model or energy consumption model as Bitcoin. But there's a lot of people out there, particularly left-wing people, that see Bitcoin and they hate all forms of digital currency as a result, right? I've got news for you, motherfucker. Like, the global banking, right, network all throughout the world uses more energy than Bitcoin. Do you say that we should destroy all banks? Well, maybe you do, but chances are you don't, right? So my point here is that I use Bitcoin personally, you know, if I you know, want to, you know, but like, you know, the first thing that comes to mind, I use Bitcoin for that sometimes. But also, one of the most useful methods of transferring money across the globe from country to country is with cryptocurrency. Like, this is one of the main usages, right? People love to say, like, cryptocurrency is just like a casino marketplace for billionaires. And that is true. A lot of the markets for cryptos are casino markets that are unregulated for billionaires. That is factually true. But that is indistinguishable from the technology behind the currency, right? Like, so for example, GameStop as a stock. GameStop has no changes whatsoever to their like business model even because, like, even when their stock price went up like thousands of percentage points, their business model didn't change, right? So the market of the GameStop stock was completely separate, right? Completely separate from the market or from the actual stores and like from the actual business owners. And that's a legit, you can attack the stock market, you can attack the crypto market, and that's great. But that doesn't mean that you have to say all of a sudden all cryptocurrencies are evil, right? Because it's just stupid. Again, if you want to transfer money from, let's say, America to, let's say, Luxembourg, right? One of the easiest ways to do so and the fastest ways to do so is to use cryptocurrency. I have bought and traded and received money from people all over the world in, South America, in Europe, in the Middle East. I have gotten money from people in China via cryptocurrencies instantaneously. And that's what I want to say. Like, for example, Stellar, right? They have instantaneous transactions. So I've had literally, like, again, people in Europe give me money if, they want to donate to my work or whatever, give me money via the crypto network. And instead of having to wait weeks for bank transfers or like days for verification or confirmations, right? I got it instantly, right? And this is what people do not understand. You can criticize a market and you can criticize market manipulation. You can criticize casino style, speculation, without criticizing the technology behind that. Like, you can attack the market manipulation of, let's say the GameStop stock prices when they only allowed selling on Robinhood, for example, without attacking GameStop. It would be like if everyone on CNBC was like, GameStop is a terrible company because their stock market, prices were going crazy. It's dumb. It's childish. And it makes you look like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, right? There's a lot of people out there that go like, oh, libertarians love Bitcoin. If you love Bitcoin, you must be a libertarian. You know what else libertarians love? Marijuana, right? Does that mean marijuana is terrible all of a sudden? Most of the people that I meet that smoke weed, right? Like, especially before the last year, were libertarians. Were people that had dumb fuck political beliefs. Does that mean all of a sudden I hate weed? Like, some of the first people that I ever smoked weed with were libertarians. They were dumb as shit. Does that mean all of a sudden that weed is bad? No. Again, the idea that because the most vocal, minority or even majority of people, use something and are annoying does not have any, you know what? A majority of people that drive cars are dumb motherfuckers. Does that mean cars should never be used? No. The majority of people that work, right, let's say, let me think, let's say the majority of people, I don't want to pick on workers. The majority of, school teachers, tell fake versions of history. Does that mean we shouldn't have schools? No! Right? Again, the idea that you would attack technology or software because of the people that use it, I'm sorry, it's dumb. It's lazy and it's childish. And I just wanted to talk about this on my stream because I got into a bunch of arguments on Twitter this morning. I got 4 people unfollowing me and blocking me, right? Because it's like, how dare you like Bitcoin? I know that you want to trade and give money to people outside of the country easily, but did you know libertarians want to do the same thing? You're an evil person. Did you know that Elon Musk does market manipulation for Dogecoin? That means you're not allowed to buy things with Dogecoin anymore because Elon Musk likes it. It's like, what? You know what else Elon Musk likes? Food. Does that mean I shouldn't eat anymore? Again, the idea that this is something that people, this is an argument that people have. It's dumb shit, dude. It's dumb shit. And there's a reason why libertarians are the most vocal majority of Bitcoin users, right? Because everyone else gets bullied, right? I have so many people, you're a fake leftist. If you use Bitcoin, you're a fake leftist. Dude, motherfucker, right? The whole point of modern monetary theory, which I subscribe to, is that money is fake. Money is just what people agree on has value, okay? Money is fake. If you think money is fake when it's the US currency, but all of a sudden, when there's thousands of crypto tokens, all of a sudden money being fake and that, oh no. oh no, someone made Dogecoin, and that proves that money is just a meme. How dare they? By the way, I believe in modern monetary theory. Like, what? What? And again, if you want to say the energy consumption of Bitcoin is a bad thing, yes, let's address it. That doesn't mean you should make all cryptocurrency illegal. What? Like, again, it's just dumb shit. It's what dumb motherfuckers would say. And if you say that, I'm not trying to be rude to you. I know, I'm a little, I'm hooting and hollering, that kind of stuff. So please take that in mind. I'm a little hyperbolic. But if you want to say that if you use Bitcoin, you're not a real leftist, I'm sorry, go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. Please educate yourself. If you want to say that the energy consumption of Bitcoin is problematic, I agree. But banning all cryptocurrencies, which is what some people in my mentions were advocating for, is not the way to go about it. That doesn't do anything. First of all, I don't think you can ban cryptocurrencies. Like, you can try to regulate them out of existence in, like, countries like America, but that's not really going to do anything globally. That's not going to stop the energy consumption, and that might even have, like, a Streisand effect, like, at the end of the day. So it's a stupid idea to want to ban cryptocurrencies. I'm turning my heat off, right? But, like, again, I just, like, this whole debate about, because Bitcoin is reaching new all-time highs, Dogecoin is in the news almost every day, right? So a lot of people are pissed off. And again, this is just such a stupid, image. Like, again, if you want to talk about global, like, energy usage for particular things, what's the global energy usage for fossil fuels? What's the global energy usage for, I don't know, cars, planes? What's the global energy usage for factory farming? So wait, you're going to tell me you hate Bitcoin, yet you go to McDonald's and get cheap meat? What? What? Factory farming has a significantly worse carbon footprint on this planet than Bitcoin could ever think of. So if you're going to go out there and say you want to make Bitcoin illegal, yet you go to McDonald's almost every day, I'm sorry, you're a dumb motherfucker. If you want to say you want to make Bitcoin illegal, but you don't want to make cars illegal, I'm sorry, you're a dumb motherfucker. If you want to say that the energy consumption is problematic and we need to find ways to work on it, I agree. So maybe instead of, promoting Bitcoin, we should promote other currencies like Litecoin or Stellar, right? That's my opinion. So I just wanted to get that out there. And again, I'm not a professional. I don't want to weigh in on the markets in any capacity. I'm here. This video is just strictly about the technology and the software behind cryptocurrencies. It's good technology. It's good software. It's very useful. And if you go about there and say, it should be illegal. It should be illegal. Like, I'm sorry, you're a fucking dipshit. Do you think playing video games on max graphics should be illegal? It's unnecessary. You don't need to play video games with fucking 4K, 8K, 15K, ultra wide screen. You don't need to play video games at fucking 69K, fucking 13,000 FPS. It's unnecessary. Why are you playing video games at max graphics? Think about the electricity you're using. It's a dumb fuck argument for dumb fucks, and I'm here to try to dispel any propaganda that y'all might have in your brains from this shit. Again, yeah, there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers involved with Bitcoin. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers that eat food. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers that drive cars. Does that mean that we should just ban these things tomorrow? No, it's dumb. Right? So that's all I have to say. And I'm sorry, I got a little triggered this morning. What's up, y'all? Yeah, and that's another thing, right? Like, when you go on Twitter and say, Bitcoin, I'm sorry, whenever I do this, I'm trying to get my sheet to work again. If you want to say Bitcoin is just for billionaires, that's just, like, you're not, like, are you going on Elon Musk's page and saying, hey, Elon, you're a billionaire, stop buying Bitcoin? Well, if you are, he's not going to see your tweet, right? So when you go on Twitter or whatever and say, if you buy Bitcoin, you're a fake leftist, all you're doing is making so that billionaires get more money. They get a bigger share of the pie, right? So, like, when Elon Musk tweets about Dogecoin, guess what? This poor dumb bitch in her bedroom, right, with fucking dog fucking toy blood everywhere, right? Look, there's stuffing all over the floor, right? I gotta clean that later, right? What you're doing is making it so I get less money. Elon Musk is gonna be rich no matter what, motherfucker. They're gonna be rich no matter what. Right, so the idea that poor people aren't allowed to rake in some money on the backs of these rich motherfuckers having their little hedge fund battles, I'm sorry, it's ridiculous, it's dumb, it's silly, and you need to get yourself in check.